Hi there, how are you all doing? Today, beautiful weather, and I'm doing a solo overnighter in the woods, as you can see. It's already late, it's 20 past 4. The weather's about, I would say, 29 degrees, so it's rather warm, but tonight it's going to be about plus 12 Celsius, of course. So yeah, I've got some things to show you, this time some new gear that I have. Anyway, so yeah, let's get going. I've got tons of things to do, and as I said, it's 20 past 4, so better get moving. I've got about, I reckon, 4 or 5 hours of light, and I have a ton of things to try, to do, to show you, so better get moving. Okay, right, see you in a bit then. So yeah, look, this is the bag that I brought today. It's a German military issue, but I don't know, or at least I was told it's German, but I don't know the actual model. Yeah, I'll give you a shot from the front, maybe from here, so you can see that. And it's got webbing here, see? It's got straps on the bottom. There we go. Straps on the bottom, so you can put your tarp or whatever, though I carry it inside. It's got these straps on the side. Here I've got some new gear which I'll be showing you later. Yeah. On this side also, of course, it's got straps. Here I've got my trusty old spade, sapper spade or whatever, and my stool. Yeah, I know, I like to go comfortable. I bring my little stool with me. It's not heavy, and I think it's worth it. Don't know. Right, so on the top, I'll just take this off. I have the little bag that I use for my camera. Put it on the floor there a second. I've got my trusty old Soviet mess kit with my water. I've just been drinking. That's why it's also outside. And I found an old pouch that I have. Well, insects killing me. An old pouch. I think Americans, I mean, you guys, you call it what, fanny pack or something, which is a very weird and funny name for us. So anyway, yeah, and I decided to bring it so I can put my cigarettes there, you know, and a few stuff that I might need close by. So that's another thing I brought. Comfortable. Okay, so I got my tripod for the camera here. And oh yeah, in this bag, I'm just going to open it. It's got a pocket inside, which is where I keep my documents. And by the way, it's waterproof. I've tried it. I mean, the whole bag is waterproof. And my documents, I keep it in a zip bag, just to keep my documents safe. Then it's got on the lid, it's got another very big pocket inside. I mean, I've got all sorts of stuff there, spray for mosquitoes and against mosquitoes, I mean, not for them. So yeah, oh yeah, and it's got a frame. I'll show you, give you a shot from this side. Oops, the straps are a bit caught under. There we go. So here's the frame. These are the padded straps. Got a little hook there, and also here. Here's where I sometimes hook on the bag with the camera. It's got a carabiner. I think you might have seen it when I was showing it. There we go. Carabiner, a bit big, I know. Could use a smaller one, but the big one is just more comfortable to hook on. Yeah, this part here, it's a bit tattered already, a bit worn down. When I bought it, it was much better than what it is now, but I've been using it for about a year. And yeah, so basically that's my bag, and the frame, of course, goes down to the bottom there. And that's basically it. It's actually rather big for an overnighter, but I like it. It's comfortable. You've seen the outer part of my bag. So now I'm going to give you an inside view of what I carry. General view, nothing. Now I don't know how. The mosquitoes are driving me crazy. I don't know how you guys pack your bags. I don't know if this looks messy for you or not. Actually, I'm going to take my Mora always carry it with me around my neck when I go to the woods. So, first thing, everything, you know, I started packing everything well, and then I forgot this, forgot that, and I just started sticking it on the top, which is not maybe the best idea. But here I've got my jacket, because tonight it might be cold. It's going to be around 12, plus 12 degrees Celsius, and that is in the city, so I imagine that, you know, in the forest it's going to be even better. So I carry my little gun with me, but I'm not gonna show that. I don't like showing weapons. You see, this is one of the things that I told you. I just shoved it on top. That's my inflatable pillow, which I almost forgot. Then I have my fire kit and mini first aid kit in here. I have that on top too, because that might come in handy. And I also have, here's where I keep all my ropes, all the rope that I need for, and even more. Actually, I have a lot of rope here, but you know, better safe than sorry. I don't mind carrying the weight, so okay. Next, I have my tarp, and everything's fallen to the ground. Hooray! Let me just put everything back. So, let's continue. Everything fell to the ground, you know. So anyway, my tarp, even though it might look like that it was not close to the top as it should be, because, you know, if you get stuck in the rain while you're hiking on that, then it's not a good idea to have it deep. But it wasn't deep, just a few things on top, nothing serious. So it is handy. So, here I have two tarps. I have one, I don't know if you can see any of this. I might lift that a bit, maybe like so, maybe there. So I really can't see what I'm showing. So I have two tarps here, one that I'll use for my roof for the lean-to, and the other one that I put on the ground and I can put all my stuff there. So two tarps. And then I have my windscreen, just in case I use my stove, my mini stove, so that comes in handy too. You know, while you're hiking, you stop, you want to have a coffee or something, and you don't really want to spend time building a fire, you know, I mean, you just want a coffee, let's say. So I have my windscreen, which, by the way, I'll show you a second. I think I have shown it in another video, but it'll just be a second. I did this myself. Now I carry this twine thing to start a fire if necessary, but this is it. I mean, it won't win any beauty contests, but I did it myself, made of tin, or I don't know if it's tin. I think it's tin, yeah. I've used it before. As you can see, it's a bit black, but it does its job well, and it's very light, you know. And I carry it in a pouch made from an old pair of jeans. So that's my fire screen. I have mosquito spray, which I'm going to have to use because they're driving me nuts already. Yeah. I have a saw, nothing fancy, nothing expensive, but I prefer to use a saw, you know, to prepare firewood and all that, instead of my knife. I mean, again, I don't mind the weight, so it's not heavy, but you know, every gram counts at the end of the day. But I'm willing to carry the weight so long as I feel comfortable. Yeah, I forgot to mention at the beginning that I'm not doing a survival overnighter. I'm camping today. Okay, so I'm camping and I'm going to be practicing some survival skills, but I've come with a lot of stuff to be comfortable. So what do we have next? Next is, yeah, I know you guys are gonna, you know, laugh at me, but I want to sleep comfortable today. So I brought an inflatable mattress. It's for one person, so this doubles the length, and it's comfortable, and I've used it before, and you know, it gives you some insulation from the ground, because I'm not gonna be, wow, mosquitoes, go away, because I'm not gonna be sleeping in a hammock. I'll show you what I'm gonna be sleeping in. And in a minute, my trusty old Miltech mini machete. Always take it with me. Very reliable blade. Used it tons of times. Okay, and I think we're coming. Oh yeah, this is a little backpack. I bought it dirt cheap in a military surplus store. Here's where I'm carrying my extra clothing and my food. Now the food is packed tight, so no food is going to be... look at them mosquitoes, eh? So yeah, so no food is going to be spilling on my clothes or anything like that. So everything is nice and packed and separate, so it's more comfortable. Okay, and the sleeping bag. Sleeping bag, as I said, today I want to sleep comfortably. So this is, it says comfort temperature plus 25 C, optimal plus 10 C, and extreme plus 3. So as you can see, this is just for weather like today. For winter I have a really cool British Army issue sleeping bag, very thick, very warm. Used it in winter in the snow and it's unbelievable. This is lighter, and for the temperature that I should have tonight, plus 12, this should be okay. Okay. And I have a lot of other stuff, but that's going to be maybe later. I have torches and that I take with me. Yeah, I'm just thinking if I've forgotten something. I might have, because yesterday when I packed my bag, I was chatting to people on Facebook. Good old Facebook, eh? I was chatting to people on Facebook, and I might have forgotten. I know. Here it is. Let me see. So this is a little pouch I have, waterproof, and here's where I carry some of my torches. So I have a cheap torch that goes on the forehead. Now it is cheap. As I said, I always buy on a budget. I've had this torch for a year and a half, almost a year and a half. Never let me down. And you know, sometimes it comes to show that buying cheap is sometimes okay. So, hey, mosquitoes right in my ear, eh? How are they like that? And here I have another torch and a ton of batteries, but I might show you that a bit later. I used a cover, a case from some sunglasses that I once bought, and because the sunglasses broke, as always, I always break them. So I kept the little case, and that's where I keep all my stuff there. I mean the batteries and the other torch. So okay.